Hello, everyone. I'm Lobby Clint. Welcome to Inner Peace Time. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, May. Hi, Krista. Hello, Mom and Dad. Hi, Vivi, Eric, Juan, Kaisi, Dear, iPhone, Wendy, and John. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Also, hello Ana Maria on YouTube and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once, so if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I will go back and reply, as I always do. So, I hope everyone's doing well and having a wonderful weekend so far. I know I am, although I am feeling a bit tired, but it's just comes with the territory when you work a lot. So, but the great thing is we're here to come together to recharge, refresh with some meditation. So if you're brand new to meditation, meditation is actually quite simple. There's only two steps: relaxation and awareness. And as we do this, you don't have to force or push. We have to first relax, be comfortable. So when we sit and meditate, sit comfortably. You don't have to have a certain pose or something like that. What we say in Thai is sabai sabai. Be comfortable. Just take it easy. Relax. Okay? There's no need to be a certain way or try to look a certain way. You don't have to look perfect. Instead, allow yourself to feel perfect. This way you can allow yourself to naturally center and naturally find your peace. So don't worry about how you're sitting, whatever position you're at that feels right. Do that. You can sit on a chair, lean on the wall. You can even lay down since most of you are at home. The main thing is be comfortable first. The second step is consciousness or awareness. It's not really super focus. Sometimes we think it's supposed to be focus, but focus is too strong. It's more like if you look out at the background behind me, just looking out at the scenic view, just taking it all in. Not exactly trying to figure out every single detail, just simply experiencing it all. Observing is another word we like to use. You don't have to focus so much that you're a little bit intense. You don't have to be that focused. But what's interesting is when you're focused comfortably, you have a very strong focus without the pressure. And that's the right focus we need. So, as we're about to practice together, remember, take your time, take it easy, be comfortable. And hello Nui, hi Pat, thanks for joining here on Zoom, and hello Amit on Facebook. Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Relaxation is a very important first step. As a regular meditator, sometimes we unintentionally overlook it, trying to dive straight into focus. But remember that all things that last have a strong foundation. A tall building must have a strong foundation. And our strong foundation is relaxation. When your body is comfortable, it can sit longer naturally. But if you're uncomfortable, your body will not want to sit long. You'll want to leave. You'll want to do something else. So first, relax. Take your time. Take it easy. You don't need to force. You don't need to push. Meditation should never feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation. So allow yourself to release and relax, to enjoy this mini vacation. So allow all your muscles to feel at ease as best you can. Relaxation cannot be forced, so don't try to force yourself to relax. But it's more finding your comfortable position and allowing your muscles to begin to release and relax naturally. Outside of meditation, stretching can be a great way to help you. In case your body feels tight or uncomfortable. But this is also why you don't have to sit in a certain position for meditation. Sit in your perfect position, the position that feels perfect to you. And if later on you want to be able to sit cross-legged on the floor, continue to stretch, make adjustments. Little by little, eventually, you'll be able to sit just fine. But you don't need to sit in a position to gain the benefits of meditation. Although, if you can sit on the floor, in the standard meditation position, it happens to be very balanced, allowing us to really go for hours and hours. Why masters can meditate for hours, sitting in that position. But we're all practicing together. We're not masters. Just take your time. Quality over quantity. When you gain good quality of meditation, you start to feel peace. You feel some calm. Your mind quiets down. You'll start to increase the duration naturally. So don't worry too much about how long you meditate. Let's start off with taking time more often to try. And in those times that you're practicing, try to get the best quality possible. And to do this, you cannot force, you cannot rush. Just take your time. Relax your body, relax your mind. And relaxing the mind may seem a little bit different or challenging. It might even cause a question. How do I relax the mind? What we do is let our mind rest, staying with just one thing. This one thing can be anything. It can be an object, an image, a feeling. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object or image can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. And let your mind rest, staying with just one thing. As your mind stays with that one thing for a prolonged period of time, your mind will naturally begin to let go, letting go of all those extra thoughts. And even if throughout the entire session you're only able to let go of one thought, you will still feel the benefits. One thing you may notice is you feel lighter, as if a weight has been lifted. Many times, if it takes you the whole session to let go of just one thought, that one thought must have been very heavy in your mind, which is also kind of funny, because thoughts are weightless. They have no mass, but they weigh us down, especially the more we think about them. So when we finally learn to let go, or really place down, we're no longer carrying the weight. You feel more at ease, able to refresh and recharge. Because all of our extra thoughts, while some of them may be very important, but right now as we meditate, we don't need to carry them. In fact, most of your day, you don't need to carry them. It's okay to place them down. They won't go missing. And we're not trying to throw it away or forget about it. It's just simply placing it down, not holding on, not carrying. Just like our physical things. Suppose you got a brand new something, a new gift, or a new purchase, something you really wanted, and you love it so much, something you've wanted forever, or at least for a long time. Now that you have it, you tend to hold on a bit tightly. You don't want to put it down anywhere. So you carry it around all over the place. It starts to get heavy. Eventually, we need to place it down. Even if you care a lot for it. But like I said, placing down doesn't mean you're throwing it away or forgetting about. We're just not carrying it right now. And that's one thing that we learn in our meditation. Letting go is to place down. You're not throwing it away. You're not forgetting about it. You're placing it down to give yourself space, give yourself energy and healing. And once we're able to let go, even if it's only one or two things, you'll start to notice it. It starts to feel easier. easier to stay here in this calm, in this quiet. But everything takes time. No one gets it their first try. At least it's very rare. But even if you do get it, it's not always easy to sustain it. This is why we practice. A little bit a day goes a long way. This is true with any skill you want to attain. So taking time to practice, doing the steps correctly, relax your body, relax your mind, and then allow our mind to be still, calm, and peaceful. And of course, even though I tell you to have your mind be still, calm, and peaceful, at first it's still very much wandering around. And that's okay. It's the nature of the mind. So as we understand this is the nature of the mind, don't be too hard on yourself. Like I said, you don't need to be perfect, but you should allow yourself to feel perfect. Take it at your pace. Well, of course, everyone wants the benefits of meditation. There are so many. But to gain those benefits, we must do it correctly. Take your time. As we take our time, we actually get closer, faster. Even though it feels backwards. Because our entire life, we've been pushing forward to achieve success in whatever we've been working on. But when it comes to meditation, we must do the opposite. We have to learn how to slow down until eventually we stop. And that's when the benefits start to flow in, when we're not trying to do anything. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind, and allow your mind to quiet down little by little, bit by bit. Araham. let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright. At the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city, filling the state or province, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know. To all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Parapata Paceka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Chinarakampantami Sapaso Sapaputanupavena Sapatamanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Sattha Sodhi Bhagwantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths Do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? As always, take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we finished the meditation. And then compare it to when we just started. Notice that difference. And as you practice more regularly, compare it to last time you meditated. And start to notice what worked, what didn't work. This way you continue to improve, get better and better at finding your peace, and be able to sustain that peace. The great thing is, as you start to find your balance even better, you're able to take it into your daily life. At first, your day, what happens in your day, affects your meditation. Later on, your meditation affects your daily life. So when you're able to attain more peace within you, that peace stays with you throughout your days. It's why you're able to keep centered, keep more calm, able to still be okay even when everything around you might not be so okay. Being able to keep that cool, that calm. But it's all practice. Now, it doesn't mean that you're not going to feel anything anymore. You'll still have emotions. You'll still feel. But you'll be able to decide how you react to it a lot easier because you're more centered. So, I'm very glad you're all practicing and hope you keep up your practice. So, before we go into questions and comments, I have a quote from my master I'd like to share with you all. For today, it's called Lively Stillness. My master says, we must be wise in maintaining our emotions. If negative emotions arise, do not let the mind be clouded by them. Okay? This is something that's important to understand. It's not bad to have emotions, but when our emotions start to take over, it clouds the mind, causing us unable to choose what we're doing. When our emotions take over too much, we're unable to choose the better path, because sometimes your emotions help be the catalyst to move us forward to do something, which is a good thing. But sometimes it moves us forward to do something that we probably shouldn't do at that moment. And then it becomes regret. So that's why our master says, especially when it's negative, when it's a negative emotion, do our best to let it release, not hold on to it. It's better to let it go as best you can. We're human. We're not perfect. But let go as best you can. That way, the negativity that might be like level 10 goes down to 5 or 3. And eventually, the 5 or 3 just tends to be 1 or 0. We continue to practice. I'm still practicing myself. So, as long as we continue to practice, you'll continue to get better and better. And, of course, even with a lot of practice, we can also slip. Because we're human. We are fallible. So don't be too hard on yourself, but as long as you continue to practice, I guarantee it will get better, little by little. So now I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions or wonders. As I see more people have come in. Hello, Tiago. Hi, Juan. What's came in? Oh, hello, Antonio. Wow, from Italy. Thanks for joining in. Hi, Tracy on Facebook. And hello, Hakuzo, Julie. All right, and Hakuzo has the first question. He says, how can someone deal with recurrent headaches? Ooh, okay. There are two things with this one. If it's physical, for example, biological, medication is good to use. Okay, there are things that we can do. Also, you can try acupressure. There is a pressure point right here. So I'm not an acupressurist, but I happen to learn this one. I have headaches here and there. There's a little pressure point right here between your thumb and index, this little part here. Press into it, or make a fist and then press into it. You know, press in, hold a bit, let go, press in, hold a bit. You'll feel a little bit of pain. It will start to release. If you have pain on right side, use your right fist. Pain on left side, left fist. That's just acupressure, okay? But if it's not physical, it's actually more so mental. For example, you're thinking a lot and it's causing you to have headaches. in this case, do just like what we do in meditation. Start to practice to relax your body and relax your mind. It's trying to help yourself center. One thing that helps me, I like to use a mantra. You always hear me talking about it. Use the mantra to help me kind of start to release, relax, start to let go. As we start to release and relax a bit more, the headaches will start to go down. It'll become less and less. But it also depends on each individual situation. So I'm hoping that it's not a lot of stress and it's just physical, so then that little thing can be changed, that can help. But if it's more than that, feel free to contact me directly. But in general, the mantra can be very helpful, but we have to go case by case, because we're not as simple as, here, do this. It depends on where it's coming from. Once we understand the root, we can fix it at its source as best we can. But yeah, thank you for your question. Oh, hello Perna. Says hi LP and everyone here. Happy to tune in again, although a bit late today. No problem. You're never late. You're always right on time. On time to receive what it is that time. And of course, all these clips are available to view on YouTube and Facebook for a certain period. Facebook's been funny. It's been deleting it after a month. And then Twitch, it's gone after 7 days. So I recommend, if you want to watch them again, go to YouTube. Okay. All right. Any other questions or wonders? If you're here on Zoom, you can turn on your mic if you'd like. But before that, one thing I wanted to share with you guys is, so starting next Saturday, we're having an event here in Toronto at our center. It's our housewarming party. So if you happen to be here in Milton, Ontario, in this area, come on by. Our address is right there on top. And we'll have kind of like a lunch party, 11 to 2:30. We just hang out and eat, hang out, chat. But actually at 2 o'clock, I'm going to have a short meditation session for those who are here. And then we're going to officially start our in-person classes at 5 o'clock. So this same online class, it will now become a hybrid class. So just like some of you are already at the center watching from the screen there, where I found out later that I'm actually teaching at several centers I didn't realize I was teaching at. So that's always fun. I get to, you all get to see me, but I don't get to meet you guys quite yet until I happen to show up. But here we'll have our in-person session as well. So you'll get to no longer have a background like this. It'll become the actual place that I'm in. Although I still have to play around with how I get the camera angle. So the first few weeks might be a little funky, but work in progress. And we might have some technical difficulties, as of course anything new is always a little fun. But as always, just like we know, everything that happens in life, you never really know what's going to happen. But whatever happens, we make adjustments. And I'm glad that most of you are quite well adept to adjustments, just like when I went traveling to New Jersey and my microphone had a lot of problems. So adjustment is just part of life. Okay, then if no other questions right now, no problem. I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling, and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.